It's probably within, I would say, 1.5 feet of the top of the levee right now. We're just gonna have to kind of run this thing, look for any lower spots that we haven't noticed. Granted, it's kind of difficult with the weeds still up, but we had a couple of rough spots that we couldn't get a tractor through after the last flood. So we don't really have a choice right now. There's definitely some areas of concern. We're just kind of easing along here, looking at the water level on this levee and identifying low spots when this water comes up that are going to be areas of concern. We got a bunch of sandbags in here already. We can just throw them in the boat and start hitting these spots as the water comes up. That's kind of what we're looking at. That's kind of a trouble spot here. This levee has fell off in the last flood and never got dry enough to replace it. That pressure up against that dirt and that, not much land on top. It's just been a heck of a year. I mean, you haven't been able to get in and replace anything because it's just been, the water's been high all year for one, but it's just stayed wet. Well, that's one of our blinds we already got brushed. Current's not gonna do it any favors. It's gonna have to be rebrushed. Regardless of what it takes land-wise, food and all that, duck food. I mean, just not only that, now you gotta come in and rebrush blinds, pump out all the pits. This is the hole that last week we were pumping water into. We were hoping we had enough water in the ditch to keep it where we could keep the pump going so we could get this place full. Well, I'd say we're full. First of October, we're really hoping we were done with this, but bunch of rain, everything's flooding. Where we were sandbagging earlier this summer, the whole levee, like 10 yards of levee, collapsed. But now with this river coming back up, we're trying to get a bunch more bags on it, shore it up for when this river comes up here in a couple days, give us a better chance of holding it. I mean, it's been such a long summer fighting the river, I'd hate to lose it now. $15, $18 inches higher on this side than this side. I don't know if I want to catch that much yet. We'll just start taking boards out and kind of see where we want to be. I hate to flood it this early because all these little ducks are going to come down and wipe it out. I really don't want to put water on that buckwheat yet. But at the same standpoint, it's hard to pass up free water. Man, look at the grocers out here. Well, We were down here yesterday setting these boards to catch some free water and didn't know how long it'd last, but it's actually raised about 6 inches or so on the outside, so it's really pushing some free water through now. We're still 5 weeks away from the opener down here, and we got incredible moist soil food out here, and I don't want the early ducks to take it all. We're gonna set these boards to where we take exactly what we want. Pretty much got everything done that we can do. At this point, it's out of our hands. I mean, it's up to Mother Nature. I'm looking forward to this weekend. We're heading down to the lake of the Ozarks, fish a bass tournament with my dad. We've done everything we can do here. I mean, I don't care how old you are, you're never too old to love fishing with your dad. I'm really looking forward to it. Man, I don't know what to say. We got very, very lucky on this deal. The river, I mean, it got real close to the top of our levees, but luckily didn't go over. We were able to keep the water out of the places we didn't want it, and man, we caught a ton of free water. Gonna save a lot of money on pumping. Finally got a good cold front this weekend, and we're less than a month out the duck season. We're ready to roll.